quickly. And Colquhoun battling to win the throw-in for Hearts. McCreary going in a run on the right, but tries to pick out Foster. Spackman's in there with the header. And another throw-in to Hearts. Well, John Colquhoun, a great little battler in the Hearts cause. 5 years since he arrived here from Celtic, and he's missed only 2 competitive games in all of that time. So 15 minutes gone, still no scoring. Robertson turning into trouble. Spackman forward to McCoist. Well, he scored a hat-trick the other evening, and he's looking very hungry today. Through to Haitley. Neil Berry in close attendance. Spackman's there again. To Gary Stevens. Trevor Stephen wide on the right. Spackman going forward, making himself available, but it's Mo Johnston. Good play by Rangers. Trevor Stephen flipping it forward, and some clever play by Rangers and by Trevor Stephen in particular. A nice run forward, playing the 1-2 with Mo Johnston, cutting away from McCreary and trying the chip, and it's taken by Henry Smith. Foster getting the better of Gary Stevens, but Spackman providing the cover. Nigel Spackman really very much the engine of this Rangers midfield. And, Chris Wood's being troubled by some wasps there. It's the ball well upfield. Headed on by Haitley to Trevor Stephen. Haitley and McCoist in there again, and it's little David McCreary heading behind for the corner to Rangers. Well, McCreary, more than 60 international caps for Northern Ireland, and in fact began his career at Manchester United as a striker. So it's Peter Houstra with the corner. Richard Gough up there providing some aerial menace. Terry Butcher hovering as well, but it's Haitley getting the touch, and a good effort by Mark Haitley. Well taken by Henry Smith. The long ball played across, and Haitley above them all, and that was a testing one for the Hearts keeper. Haitley again to McCoist, to Johnston. He's got Houstra on the left. Houstra against Kidd, cutting away from the fullback. Good play by the Dutchman, and a goal for Rangers! 21 minutes gone here at Tynecastle. Marvellous play by Rangers. Peter Houstra showing why Graham Souness splashed out £300,000, and that already looks a bargain. The man from FC 20 Enschede absolutely skinning Walter Kidd, getting the ball to McCoist, taking the return and slotting it past the diving Henry Smith. Well, the Rangers fans have something to sing about now. Person, Hurlock coming in, but McKinley's there for Hearts. Butcher caught by the pace of Foster. A chance here for Hearts with Colquhoun coming through in the middle, but Foster running into trouble. He had Robertson and Colquhoun coming in at the edge of the box, but he just couldn't finally shake off Terry Butcher. He got the better of the Rangers captain there, and if he'd managed to strike that first time, but a good recovery by Butcher. Here come Hearts again. John Colquhoun, and brought down by Richard Gough, and this will be a word of warning for the Rangers centre-back from the referee. Well, John Colquhoun takes a lot of punishment in this Premier Division, but he just keeps bouncing back. Well, perhaps a chance for Hearts to get themselves back into this game. Colquhoun. Butcher using all of his height there, 6'4", getting it clear. There's Spackman getting a touch. In comes Colquhoun again. Ali McCoist helping in defence. Nodded away by Haitley, only as far as Derek Ferguson. Oh, and a Mistake there by Ferguson, gifting the ball to Rangers, but McPherson in again for Hearts to Mackay. Ferguson, McCreary, he's got Cahoon wide. Good play by Cahoon to Mackay. Still Cahoon coming forward, and Gough with him all the way. And the ball running harmlessly behind for the goal kick. Foster to McPherson, to Mackay, to Cahoon. And a complete miscue by the Hearts forward. And Hateley just failing to keep the ball in play. And the throw in to Hearts. Walter Kidd. Robertson away by Butcher. McKinlay in there ahead of Mo Johnston. Not a good clearance. Here's Ali McCoist. McCoist driving it forward. And a fine effort by the Rangers striker. Mo Johnston there, coming across the edge of the penalty area. McCoist looking very positive. A quick look towards goal, and that one had Henry Smith scrambling. Handball against Foster. Free kick to Rangers, just a few yards inside the Hearts half. Spackman forward to Trevor Stephen. Gary Stevens finding Mo Johnston. Rangers building the play. Hurlock to Stephen. Stephen against Tosh McKinlay. He does well, providing the cross. Hateley at the far post and almost catching Smith. Good reflex save by the Hearts keeper. And Hateley proving himself a great danger at all of these situations. A high cross, the downward header to the near post, and a difficult one for the goalkeeper. Mo Johnston. Oh, great ball through Telly McCoist. He's onside. McCoist must score. Number 2 for Rangers. "35 minutes gone, and Rangers have gone into what looks like an unassailable lead. Great awareness and pace by Ali McCoist. It was Mo Johnston who set it up. A great through ball. McCoist was well onside, running through and right through the legs of Henry Smith. McCreary for Hearts. Gary Mackay and McKinlay. Just under 3 minutes of this first half left. Kustra away by McKinlay, only as far as Spackman. Mo Johnston time to turn. And Berry away for Hearts, only as far as Hurlock. To Hustra. Going in the outside of the full-back, and Kidd getting the vital touch this time. Bit of a clash there between Hustra and Robertson. The referee waving play on. Forward to Cahoon. Good turn by John Cahoon. He's got Foster racing through the middle. Plenty of Rangers players back, and a good effort by John Cahoon. And a good save by Chris Woods. Might just have caught him under the crossbar. Cahoon again showing lovely skills, a lot of determination. He was surrounded by Rangers defenders. He saw the gap and Woods had to be alert to the situation. Colquhoun with the corner. Hateley back in defence, getting the touch. Good play by Kidd to Colquhoun. Testing cross. Ali McCoy's back in defence, and Hearts have the throw-in. Derek Ferguson. Ferguson again, Hurlock coming in. And a free kick awarded against the Rangers midfielder. Well, perhaps a chance for Hearts to do something now. Chris Woods again organising his defence. Can Hearts pull something back? It's played to McPherson, he drills it forward. And it's Hoostra for Rangers. Showing a lot of confidence deep inside his own half, but running into trouble. And a late challenge by Terry Butcher on John Robertson, and Butcher venting his anger on Hoostra because it was Hoostra who put him in that position. And the referee showing the yellow card. As we move into injury time, I think Gary Stevens was shown that card for throwing the ball away. And Woods really anxious about this situation. Tosh McKinlay and Derek Ferguson over the ball. And in fact, McCreary coming through. It's Ferguson, and headed away by Hateley. And there, in fact, goes the half-time whistle. Well, two excellent Rangers goals. The first one by Peter Hoostra, that was set up by Ali McCoist, and then McCoist himself getting number 2, courtesy of a good through ball by Mo Johnston. So the half-time score here at Tynecastle Park: Hearts 0, Rangers 2. And so Hearts get the second half underway, and Davy Kirkwood has come on in place of Gary Mackay, so another ex-Ranger on the field, and getting an early touch. Terry Butcher, long one for Hateley to chase. Berry's with him. John Colquhoun. And Ali McCoist knocking the ball high out of play. Butcher switching the play, but McKinlay reading it well and hitting a good ball forward to Foster, who can use his pace here, but he stumbles at the vital moment. And it's Gary Stevens. Mo Johnson getting the ball away from McPherson. Good one forward by Hurlock to Trevor Steven. Hateley coming in. Well, what a chance for Rangers. Good early ball in from the right, and Hateley acknowledging that. Trevor Steven, what a wonderful player he is. First time through. I think Berry perhaps just doing enough to put Hateley off. Gary Stevens for Hateley. Hurlock winning it. Kirkwood, though, a good ball through to Foster. He's got Colquhoun and Robertson in the middle. He goes it alone, but no power in the shot. And easily taken by Chris Woods. Well, he had players in the middle, but he decided to have a go himself. Ferguson and Colquhoun. Derek Ferguson losing out. Spackman forward now to Hateley. A chance for Rangers. Well blocked by Henry Smith. Will that come out of nothing? And Hateley almost getting number 3 for Rangers. He takes the ball, runs on into the box, and a good blocking save by Henry Smith. Well, Hateley, 3 goals to his credit already this season. Stephen through for Mo Johnston. Great play by Johnson, getting away from McPherson. And surely this time Rangers must score. McCoist sends it wide. Well, perhaps Rangers had too many options. Johnson could have gone on himself. He decided to push it through to Hateley and McCoist. Well, 2 chances in as many minutes for Rangers. Mo Johnston finding Hateley. Robertson now to Kahun. Oh, what a goal would do to this game now if Hearts could put one in the back of the net. A little bit of a tussle between Kahun and his marker there, Hurlock. And it's Hurlock in possession, curling it round, and a fine touch by Trevor Stephen, drifting into the opening. Hurlock curling the ball round the Hearts defence. Well, not a bad effort by Trevor Stephen. And he finds Derek Ferguson. Foster racing through the middle. Tipwood going on the outside. Still Ferguson though. Rangers getting players back quickly. Gough getting the touch. Here comes Wright, and well taken by Chris Woods at his near post. So the Hearts substitute, George Wright, picking up that header from Richard Gough. And no trouble at all for Woods. Hateley getting a touch on, looking for Mo Johnston, and he's fouled by McPherson. Well, McPherson pleading innocence, but he certainly pulled Mo Johnston's arm. And now he is going to be booked by the referee. I think that's probably for dissent rather than the actual offence. The high ball being played in, it's headed on. Well, Johnson had his arm round the Hearts player as well, so perhaps McPherson has a point. So Husra with the free kick. Oh, marvellous effort. That really scraped the outside of the post. Henry Smith looking anxious. Great strike by the Dutchman. Here come Hearts though, John Robertson, and winning the corner kick. Well, Terry Butcher and Terry Hurlock both unhappy at the referee's decision, but I think he is absolutely right. The corner to Hearts, as Robertson played it forward. It looked to have taken a deflection. Now David McPherson comes forward again. Butcher will mark him at the far post as the corner comes in from the right. He gets the header in. Oh, and a mistake there by Chris Woods, and the ball in the net. And George Wright has scored for Hearts with 5 minutes to go. Well, after playing so well, Rangers made an absolute mess of that set piece. The corner kick came in. McPherson got his head to the ball. Chris Woods should have taken it. It broke away from him, and there was Wright to slam it into the back of the net. And now perhaps an anxious few moments for Rangers, who really had everything tied up. Well, I can imagine Rangers manager Graham Souness will be seething at the loss of that goal. But here's a chance for Ali McCoist! And McCoist gets his second goal of the game, and number 3 for Rangers. Just 3 minutes left. Well, any anxiety that had built up after that Hearts goal, McCoist removes it almost immediately. The high ball played into the middle, headed down by Hateley, and McCoist buried it behind Henry Smith. 5 goals in 2 games for Ali, and he's a happy man. Goodwood getting the touch. We're now in injury time. Well, Terry Butcher's had a fairly easy afternoon. Played well. And there in fact goes the final whistle. Well, a lot of booing from the Hearts fans in the enclosure below us. An emphatic victory for Rangers. The first goal scored by Peter Hoostra, set up by Ali McCoist. McCoist himself getting number 2. Rangers were coasting all the way until Wright pulled one back for Hearts, just 5 minutes from time after a mistake by Chris Woods. But Ali McCoist wrapping it all up in the closing minutes with a fine 3rd goal for Rangers. The final score here at Tynecastle: Hearts 1, Rangers 3.
Well, not much doubt about where the points were heading in that game, Jerry.